The president is authentically himself. I think that's why millions of Americans across the country love him and support him, including Erica Kirk, who you saw so beautifully was on stage with the president in an unthinkable moment, in the midst of an unthinkable tragedy, and was leaning on the president for support during that time. And he was there to give it to her, as well as the vice president and many other top-ranking cabinet officials.
The White House just held what can only be described as a complete disaster of a press conference. And it all stems from Donald Trump's latest round of reckless threats. Reporters packed the briefing room expecting clarity, but instead witnessed chaos as officials scrambled to explain how the administration plans to respond to Trump's escalating rhetoric.
Well, Mr. Homan never took the $50,000 that you're referring to, so you should get your facts straight, number one. Number two, this was another example of the weaponization of the Biden Department of Justice against one of President Trump's strongest and most vocal supporters in the midst of a presidential campaign. You had FBI agents going undercover to try and entrap one of the president's top allies and supporters, someone who they knew very well would be taking a government position months later. Mr. Homan did absolutely nothing wrong, and even the president's Department of Justice, even Kash Patel's FBI.
Trump had recently boasted that he would unleash massive consequences on his opponents and hinted at actions that sounded more like ultimatums than policy. But today, it all seemed to collapse. The press peppered officials with tough, direct questions, and for once, there were no clear answers. Instead, spokespeople dodged, stumbled, and contradicted themselves, sparking gasps and laughter in the room. What was meant to project strength turned into a circus of confusion. Commentators are already calling it one of the most embarrassing moments for this White House in recent memory. Meanwhile, Trump's threats appear to have backfired spectacularly. Rather than intimidating his rivals, they've galvanized critics and even unnerved some within his own party. Allies are quietly distancing themselves, worried his words are becoming more of a liability than a weapon. This press conference wasn't just a PR blunder, it was a signal of deeper cracks within Trump's circle. Instead of rallying momentum, it exposed division, weakness, and desperation. And with cameras rolling live, millions of Americans saw it unfold in real time. One thing is clear, Trump's playbook of threats is no longer working the way it used to.